Hi everybody, my name is Amin Reina and I'm an investment coach and founder of Sage Investors, and I'm here to get you in the loop for February 15th, 2017. I posted a couple of things on my website, sageinvestors.ca, that I hope you can check out. One was my latest episode of Stock Talk, which I live stream on Periscope, and now I also podcast through iTunes, so you can check that out. And this week I weighed in on the recent decision by the new US president, aka the Donald, or as I like to call him, the Mad King, and his latest executive order, which is basically looking to roll back a lot of the financial regulations that were created after the financial crisis in 2007-2008. Essentially, he and Wall Street want to just basically jump into a hot tub time machine and go back to 1999, where financial regulations was hardly anything out there. And so I weigh in on terms of, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And also essentially issue to all investors a call to action, that something has to be done right now. Another thing I want to share with you is I did another mind map exercise, and this one I did it on currency devaluation. You get a lot of rhetoric, you're hearing a lot of rhetoric from the Mad King also, and from other countries talking about how other countries are manipulating their currency or devaluing their currency. Now, as an investor, what does that mean, and what are the implications of this type of action on stock prices? So in this latest mind map, I kind of map through or try to figure out what are the impacts of devaluing a currency in terms of stock prices. What are the potential impacts? Another thing I want to share with you, I've shared with you last couple of weeks, is I've got another webinar coming up. This one's going to be on February 23rd at noon, high noon Eastern Standard Time, and this topic is going to be about beginning your investment journey. So if you're the type of person who's just looking to start investing, or you're a person who have been investing for a long period of time but just not getting any traction and you're just trying to get control of the situation, this might be a webinar you might want to check out through. Because I'm going to walk you through different kinds of options that we all have in terms of how we invest and how we make investment decisions. So if you're interested, just go to my website, sageinvestors.ca. There's a link there to the webinar. You just have to register, and I'll send you all the contact information for connecting to the webinar on February 23rd. Finally, I want to share with you an article that I came across from the Zerohedge website or blog. If you are just new to investing or trying to look for good, interesting resources for investing resources, Zerohedge is a pretty cool one to check out. In that it's not your typical mainstream, generic kind of website. It's very much a contrarian website in which it challenges a lot of the mainstream media, challenges a lot of conventional investing concepts, and it does so with no holes barred. The article I want to share with you is essentially a post or a chart that they drew up that showed that the federal receipts, the U.S. government federal receipts, had just crossed a negative territory. And if you go back in history, every time that this negative government receipts goes into a negative balance, it's usually at a time when the economy is either in a recession or pretty darn close to it. And it seems like right now the government net receipts have just crossed a negative time. So are we in a recession, or is the US going to go into a recession anytime soon? What does that mean for stock prices? Something to think about. That's all I pretty much got for you. If you're interested in any of the any coaching services or any coaching services that we offer, as well as any of the online courses that we offer, you can again go check out our website, www.sageinvestors.ca. You can follow me. I'm on Twitter. My handle is @SageInvestors. So if you want to weigh in on anything and ask me any questions, feel free to shout. My name is Amin Reina again of Sage Investors, and I hope you're having a good week, and I hope you're making some good investment decisions, and we'll catch you again. Cheers.